Hi, Dale here. I wanted to do a quick bread making video today. It's not a real nice day outside, but it's a nice day to bake bread. So what I want to do is to show you my Cuisinart bread maker. This is a convection bread maker, and it's programmable to do many different things, but I typically do just one recipe over and over again, and I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm going to speed through this because I don't want to make it into too long a video. But this is where we start. This is the pan, this is the paddle. You always make sure that the paddle is installed inside the bread pan. And after that, I've got the ingredients lined up and close to the approximate correct order. I like to use 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't use the extra virgin anymore. I use the sautéing oil. It's a little more suitable for high temperatures. I keep a pile of napkins here just in case I need to wipe things off. Paper towels, whatever, work fine just as well. Then the water. This particular bread pan is well seasoned. In fact, it's so seasoned that the bearing is starting to leak a little bit. So I found that if I put the olive oil in first, it seals the bearing, and then I can put my water and other liquids in. And here's salt. The recipe calls for a lot more salt than I use. I'm a low sodium guy, on a low sodium diet, so I put in the smallest dash of salt, and then I put in brown sugar. Any sugar will do, but brown sugar tastes a little better to me. And that goes right in on the liquids. And then the dry ingredients. Everything in the bread maker has to go in the proper sequence. But I pull things like the dry ingredients out into a bowl before I put them in. That way I get a little more control over measuring things, distilling things, or whatnot. So I just mix all the dry ingredients together, and then I put them in the machine. So you get 3 cups of good quality whole wheat flour. I don't sift it. I don't measure it really precisely. 3 cups of bread is not rocket science. So as long as it's close, real close to 3 cups, it's close enough. This is gluten, 80% protein. As long as you don't have any difficulties with digesting gluten, you don't see why you shouldn't get as much protein in your bread as possible here. And the other thing that gluten seems to do is it really makes the bread a lot more, a little more refined. It's not quite so rustic. It rises better. It has a slightly better outcome in the machine with the little bit of gluten in the flour. And then I add flaxseed. 2/3 of a cup of flaxseed. I mentioned that was 1/3 of a cup of gluten and 2/3 of a cup of flaxseed. And then mix those together. just to help the machine a little bit. You don't really have to do this, but this is just the way that I do things. And last but not least, put in a little bit of yeast. Two teaspoons right on top. And that's pretty much it. The next step is to open up the bread maker, make sure it's clean. I already did that. Always plug it in. Sometimes I don't do that. This thing beeps for everything, so it's quite annoying if you run it through the nighttime. I like to make my bread in the day when it doesn't wake people up. So there's a menu here that you need to set. It's got 16 different cycles. This is the whole wheat cycle that you set it to. It's fairly self-explanatory. I'll show a close-up of the panel after the thing is going. But I set my loaf size to 2 pounds. It's already there. I always set my crust to light with this machine because it makes it medium when you set it to light. Just from experience, I've learned that. And this is all set. There is a delay timer in here if you want to use it, but like I say, it beeps a lot, so it keeps everybody in the house up at night as it beeps through its cycles. So it just snaps right in there, and you close the lid and you just hit the start button. So here we go. And you just wait 4 hours and 23 minutes and it's all done. There is a beeping in the middle of the cycle where you need to take out the paddle if you want, because it just makes it easier to remove the bread at the end. So I always take out the paddle. But if you don't remember, or you don't get it right the first couple times, it doesn't really matter. The bread will be fine. So there you go. Let me just get a close-up of the get a close-up of the panel for you so you can see that. And this is what it looks like inside there. You really don't have to do much after this. Thanks for watching my video. Appreciate it.